I remember seeing him at that bar with my friend, and he was standing in the corner wearing a green collared shirt and boots and jeans, and I thought, that guy is handsome. It's the way he carries himself. He's tall, he's very confident in who he is. I think that's one of the biggest things that I'm attracted to about him, is how confident he is about himself, but not in an arrogant way.
She came home from college, and I remembered her from high school. Then I found out she wasn't with anybody, and I was like, I'm finding out her number, because I knew who she was. Got her number, and within, I would say, a week, we were hanging out, just doing casual dating and everything, and then we were a couple.
Feels like a wedding day. Feels like a wedding day. And it feels like a wedding day. Come and take me away. And it feels like a wedding day. Feels like a wedding day. And it feels like a wedding day. Come and take me away.
She's very confident in herself, so when she knows a certain thing, like, she is confident that she knows how to handle that situation. So that is another very strong point with her. Like, I knew for a long time that I was gonna marry Lindsay.
The first place he ever wanted to take me, it was his family cabin. And he told me how it meant to him and childhood memories there, and that's when I really started to think, you know what? Good guys are kind of, still around. I truly do believe that I have the best man in the world. That's why I'm marrying him. When we found out I was pregnant, I was still in college. I still had 2 semesters to finish. I was very, overwhelmed, completely unplanned. And when I told him, I was just like bawling, kind of devastated. I don't want to say devastated, but it was a shock. And he just wrapped his arms around me and he said, everything is going to be okay, And that's just how I knew that he was going to be a great father. With living together for the past 5 years and raising a family and a home, I'm ready to finally have his last name, and call him my husband. I've been planning this wedding for probably 5 years. Steve and I have been together for 6. So ever since we had Liza, I've been envisioning the wedding, and the dress and the music and the colors and everything else.
I'll be standing in the garden, just think of what we're starting. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
The wedding means so much to her, just knowing how much time and effort she put into it, and I know it's all going to come together and it's going to be beautiful.
Beauty at its brightest will feels like a wedding day, and it feels like a wedding day. Come and take me away. Walk me down the path together.
As your friend today, I am so honored to officiate in this holy and happy occasion. So I encourage both of you to take this promise to heart and let God mold your marriage day by day. Jesus Christ
lights up every room, and I see
and abiding love.
my future glowing in your eyes, and it feels like a
This ring I
wedding
give you.
day.
It's
Like the wedding
of our constant hearts
and it
and their
feels
lives
like a wedding
into
day.
one as
Come
your
and
children.
take me away.
I do try to remind Steve,
Like a wedding
and he understands this too, but sometimes we all have to remind each other, you know. I tell him it doesn't matter what cars we drive, it doesn't matter what kind of house we live in, because he always wants the best for us. It doesn't matter, you know, the materialistic things. I said what matters is that when we get to the end of our lives, you had me and I had you.
come and take me away.
And Steve, you may now kiss your dad.